Okay, I know I promised that this week I'd be releasing the next episode of It Figures, but I've got a comic to promote.
Read the disclaimers. And please use common sense.
If you couldn't tell this about me by now, I love to create things, whether they be drawings, videos, or animations with my pixel art. And while I'm good and maybe even great at a lot of these things, my true passion is in writing. Which is unfortunate because it's the least interesting of the four to watch. Darn it, I made a typo. I have been pining for a chance to share my stories with you for years. And I'm pleased to announce that after 6 months of hard work and dedication, I'm ready to stop procrastinating and actually do something. I've always wondered this about RPGs. How in the heck do all these adventures happen? How can so many people keep on going through basically the same adventure in these tabletop and video role-playing games? Well, after watching many isekais about our normal world interacting with fantasy worlds, such as Restaurant to Another World, Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill, Handyman Saito in Another World, Reborn as a Vending Machine, I Now Wander the Dungeon,
It's very good,
and reading the excellent manga Dungeon People, I think I'm ready to introduce my own take on the subgenre to the world. So now I present unto you, She Who Stalks the Dungeon.
this is what you need.
Welcome to the mystical kingdom of Anisheim, which is allegedly under threat from the evil King Benevolus and the demon Queen Carmela. And this right here is Paige E. Squire, our main character who didn't quite get that plot done because she is currently scared shitless. And she's mostly scared because these three weirdos isekai'd her in the middle of a work-related incident with Forklift Ton. She's then immediately forced to join the adventuring party of this twink Electi Eunice. As if Electi being one of the reasons she got isekai'd in the first place wasn't bad enough, the rest of the party is full of frickin' weirdos. Like the Dwarven spellcaster and weirdly specific one-trick pony, Rose von Heimlich.
I cast instant Brazilian wax!
Yes, that's actually in the comic. And not only do they force her to be the pack mule and carry all the loot around, they also force her to watch as they disembowel the creatures for said loot. After that last detail forces her to empty the contents of her already empty stomach, Paige notices that they've entered the first boss fight arena. Though fortunately, she doesn't notice fast enough to save a very unfortunate twink from being flattened. And the one who reduced this troublesome twink to nothing than a pancake of giblets is
A Golgoth, the Doom Swine!
Copyright infringement? Whatever do you mean, Mr. Carmack / Bethesda / id Software? Parody is fair use after all, right? The entire party agrees to make a tactical retreat from the dungeon, all seemingly confident that Paige can survive the 1v1. When Electi respawns outside of the dungeon and learns that they abandoned Paige, his scream ends up startling a Galmoth. He accidentally smashes one of the arena walls with his axe, revealing office spaces within the dungeon. And all of this screaming got the attention of a Galmoth's boss, the dungeon's final boss and resident calisthenics enthusiast and archvile impersonator, Magmara Raiji Kage. And Paige is apparently not the first person that those three weirdos have isekai'd. When she returns Paige to her home world, she finds that absolutely nothing has changed. But it's in a creepy literal way because everyone is frozen. And something beyond our mortal comprehension would really just like to keep it that way. Fortunately for Paige, the little adventure back in her world proved to Magmara that she has great use in the dungeon. And so Paige signs her contract with the Crimson Fiend and becomes an employee of the Anisheim dungeon. And thus begin her adventures as she interviews and hires prospective dungeon staff, attempts to untangle what the kind of relationship the elven and dwarven heads of production have, find a way to undo whatever the heck this thing did to her own world, and tries to help the booby trap R&D department keep all of its shit together. Paige shows that she has what it takes because it is now she who stalks the dungeon. Coming to Webtoons, April Fools 2025. Oh, and Perspective End is the chief editor on this comic. Muchas gracias, señor Angry Isosceles.